While the legal teams were busy arguing over the nuances of creative control and reputational damage, Blake Lively reportedly decided that what this mediation session truly needed was a round of ancient Chinese strategy. It's the kind of main character energy that either makes you laugh out loud or stare in stunned silence. Naturally, the internet chose both. But why on earth would a mahjong set make its way into one of the most talked-about legal battles of the decade? And what does this tell us about the state of the It Ends With Us drama? Strap in, because this game is just getting started. A game of tiles and tensions. What actually happened? According to reports that surfaced during a recent mediation session in February 2026, Blake Lively arrived at the courthouse early, looking every bit the poised professional. However, as the hours dragged on, we're talking a grueling 6-hour session. The $400 mahjong set was summoned via chauffeur. For those unfamiliar, mahjong isn't exactly a quick round of Uno. It's a game of skill, strategy, and most importantly, patience. The set itself, rumored to be a luxury edition because of course it was, became an instant symbol of the divide in public opinion. To her fans, it was a boss move, a way to stay calm and centered during a high-stress situation. To her critics, it was the ultimate let-them-eat-cake moment. But beneath the surface of this pricey pastime lies a much deeper conflict. If the mahjong set was a distraction, what exactly was it distracting us from? To understand why a board game caused such a stir, we have to look at the Great Divide of 2024. When It Ends With Us hit theaters, it was supposed to be a triumph for domestic violence awareness. Instead, it became the birthplace of a legendary Hollywood rift. The mahjong set isn't just a toy, it's a metaphor. In a case where Baldoni's team has accused Lively of being out of touch and controlling, bringing a luxury game to court feels like a tactical move in the court of public opinion. Was she signaling that she's unbothered? Or was she inadvertently proving his point? Wait until you hear how Taylor Swift and Ryan Reynolds got pulled into the legal filings as dragons. It's a plot twist even Colleen Hoover couldn't have scripted. Enter the dragons, Ryan, Taylor, and the Khaleesi comparison. If you thought the mahjong set was the peak of the extra behavior, let's talk about the text messages. Court filings recently revealed that Blake Lively reportedly compared herself to Game of Thrones' Daenerys Targaryen, Khaleesi, in a text to Baldoni. During the latest court appearance, observers noted the stark contrast. Justin Baldoni arrived with his wife, Emily, smiling and looking confident. Blake Lively walked in alone, looking stern, with only her legal team and her mahjong set for company. Social media users were quick to point out the optics. Without her dragons by her side in the physical courtroom, the mahjong set served as a weird, expensive shield. It's a fascinating look at how celebrities navigate real-world consequences. Sometimes they bring a lawyer, and sometimes they bring 144 ivory-colored tiles. Critics argue that bringing a $400 game to a lawsuit involving serious allegations of workplace harassment is, well, a choice. They point to it as further evidence of the disconnection she showed during the movie's promotion, promoting a floral lifestyle brand while talking about a film centered on domestic abuse. On the flip side, supporters see it as a masterclass in staying unbothered. If I were being sued for $400 million, I'd probably need a hobby to keep from screaming, too, one fan defended. In their eyes, Blake is a woman who refuses to be intimidated by this smear campaign she claims Baldoni is running. The mediation talks reportedly lasted 6 hours and ended without a settlement. What happens when the tiles are put away and the real games begin? As of February 2026, settlement talks have officially collapsed. This means we are likely heading toward a full-blown trial. This case has become about so much more than a movie. Blake Lively walking out of that courthouse alone, without her dragons but with her mahjong set, is an image that will define this era of her career. It's a story of a woman who is either a victim of a coordinated attack or a powerhouse who plays by her own rules and isn't afraid to let you know she has the better tiles. Was the mahjong move a brilliant way to stay calm, or was it a PR disaster in the making? Do you think the dragons will eventually have to testify? Drop a comment below and share this article with your fellow pop culture junkies. Let's settle this in the court of public opinion.